Hello, my champ. How are you all? I am your shield. Today, again, we are back with Whiteout Survival. We are getting the Dreamscape Memory Season 4, and I am here to show you all the map with all the location where you are getting every item. I always make some video when the Dreamscape Memory come. If you check my last video, you can see in the photo I put the number and I make an index for that photo. But this time I did some changes. I am directly writing the item name on the photo. I am not using the number this time. Directly item name I am putting on the photo. And on the right side you can see possible missing item because I find some item. I don't know what are those item. I see the item in the photo. So I think that can be some item. I will slowly update this. Okay, it is the first time I am doing it. If I play in some other account, or if you guys can give me some information, I can update this. So we are checking all the map one by one. The first map we are checking, that is the dock. I am just telling all the item name one by one. You can see yourself. This time you can see no number, directly the name. So here you can find a sunflower. Here you can find a clock. Here is a wheat, not one wheat, it is a bunch of wheat. Here you can see a footprint. On this area you can see a basket. Here is a mushroom. This one is a mouse, carrot, ore, rubber duck, starfish. Here you can see some sausage hanging on this pole. Then fresh fish, masate, iron hook, apple, live boy. Okay, here you can see one stain. Now in the possible missing item, I put a cart. I see some cart-like structure at this position. Okay, where I'm putting my mouse, I saw something cart. I don't know what is that. That can be some item. So these are some items I find in the first map dock. If I find more item, I will update this slowly. Okay. Now we are going to our second map. That is the dining room. And you know what? When you are getting something first time in the low level, you get less amount of item. But if you get the same map in the high level, you can get more item. Like this map, I am getting very less amount of item. I know many items are missing. But if the same map come in the level, the maximum level, I can see more item. Don't worry, I will slowly update. What I saw here, I am telling you. Here you can see a fork. Then in the wall you can see clock, outside hot air balloon, then sailboat, you can see photo frame, then porcelain plate on this wall. Here you can see a S, then sunflower on the table, one silver water jug on the table, one plate of bread on the table, roast chicken on the table, cheese on the table, gold coin on the table, then one stain mark, and here you can see a guitar, one chest beside the chair, actually behind the chair, and here you can see a scarf, then you can see a basket, you can see a scroll on the leg of the chair, here you can see a banana peel, here you can see a suitcase and boot, then teddy bear here, goggles, headwear, and gramophone, and here you can see a rug. Now in the possible missing item, I saw something at this place. Okay, something shoulder bag. I don't know what is that. I did not get the item, but that is a type of shoulder bag. Okay, these are some item I got in the dining room and I put here. I'm telling you again, if I find more item, I will update this. Next, I am going to the next map. That is the garden. Okay, I'm telling all the item. Here you can see thermometer. Here you can see a cat. Here you can find magnifier. Then rope, key. It is only one key, I think. And here you can see a bug net. Here you can find pumpkin. This one is rake. Here is one beetle. Then one mushroom. Bunch of mushroom. Here you can find one snake. Not a real snake, that is some structure on the stone. Here you can find watering can, then seed bag, scroll, This one is pruning shear. Here you can see picnic basket. Here is one boot, footprint at this place. You can find one mouse here, then cat, ladder at this place, then cactus here. You can see a hoe at this place, then water stain on the ground. Here you can find some sunflower, one rabbit at this place, one barrel at this place, and hand shovel at this place, and one glass bottle. Okay, these are the item I find in this map. And some possible missing item. There is a bunch of chili beside the rope. Here I can see some chili. I don't know what is this thing. Maybe some type of chili. And there is a macaw type bird. I don't know what is this. I think it is some kind of macaw. Okay, this particular bird. There is a pair of glove over the hand shovel. Okay, here you can see a gloves. I don't know what is this. Maybe gloves. Okay, I did not see the item. Thermometer, umbrella, and this can be also some item. I don't know. It is like some lantern. Okay, and this place looks empty. I think we can get some more item at this area. This area looks empty. Okay, I did not find any item on those place. Whatever I find, I put here. Okay, if anyone get the same map in the high level, he can get more item. But eventually I will also get more item in other map. Next I have the drawing room. I'm telling you what I got in the drawing room. So here I can see a gecko, that is some type of lizard, and here I can see a globe, then one stone statue, then one banner, megaphone at this place, then tea set, one teddy on the rack, one broom on this wall, one key. It is not a real key, it is a structure of the key, not a real key. Here I can see some one goggles. Okay, here is one gramophone, one ball at this place, one accordion, one satchel. Satchel is a type of bag. Then some block and chalk box. Okay, then palette. Palette means painting palette, where you put all the color for the painting that item. Here is one magnifier, one pencil case, a pair of boots, one plant, then some candy, one footprint. I mean two footprint, left right both foot, I think, footprints. This one badminton racket. Here is guitar. Here is one hourglass, then one camera at this place, then quill and gift box here, one skateboard at this place, then candle, calendar, headwear. Okay, I think these are the items I find in this map. Okay, I think some item missing at this place, maybe. And some possible missing item. There is a white color chest on the right side. I think it is some item. White color chest, it may be some item, I don't know. And this trophy can be item. You can see a trophy. I think trophy is an item. Or maybe something will be on the blackboard. I don't know still now. Some items can come here. Some items can be on the blackboard. These are the items I find in this map, drawing room. Now we are going to next map, that is the lighthouse. I am telling all the item one by one. Here you can find sun. I mean real sun. Here you can see a kite. Then one searchlight, one telescope, one bell, and the seahorse. I mean a statue type thing of the seahorse. Then a crack on the wall. Here you can see flag garland. Exactly at this place where I put the mouse, you can see a flag garland. And here you can see a ladder. And you can see a starfish at this place. Okay, starfish here. Then one parcel or something like that. I think it was parcel. Okay, it is either parcel or crate. I mean, I don't know the exact name because one parcel is already here. I know this one is parcel, but this one may be crate or something like that. Okay, I don't remember what was the exact item. Some box like structure was there. And here is a basket. Here is a ball. And this one is headwear. Here you can see a compass, one oar, one glass bottle, water stain, diving mask, then sunflower. There is a bench at this place, then fake limb. What you see last time in the deck, ship deck, you saw some fake limb last time. The same item, the fake limb. Here you can see pair of boots. Here is a snowman and a broom at this place. Here is the anchor. Here is the life boy. Here is a rag. Now this item I know it is parcel. Okay, this one may not be parcel, but this one is parcel. Now here you can find cogwheel, and here is some vines. Here is the fishing net. At this place you can find a clock tower, and you can see a seagull flying at this area. One wind shock. Wind shock means how I tell you. You can check from which direction the wind is coming, something like that. Okay, that red and white color thing, red and white color thing, wind shock. You can see a plane at this place, then crane, hot air balloon, then trident. You can see photo, and cannon at this place. You can see here is a fish. I mean, a statue of fish, and you can see a statue here. Here is a bird cage, one withered branch, one snowman. Okay, these are the item I find in this map. Now some item, I think missing item. There is a shield beside the withered branch. You can see some shield or something like that at this place. I don't know what is that. I don't see the name. And there is a barrel beside the conch. Okay, here is a conch. Water stain, fake limb, conch. Okay, you can see a barrel. Maybe it is a barrel. I don't know the item name. And there is a triangle beside the snowman. You can see a triangle. Maybe it is some item. Okay, I mean, what I am telling you, these are coming in the photo, but I don't know what are this item. I never got them in my when I was playing. I did not get it. Maybe some item. Okay, so I told you the lighthouse. Now let's go to the next map. Okay, before going to next map, I see something I did not notice at first. I see some M. You can see there is some M. I did not get this item. Okay, maybe some type of M. Okay, it should be item M. Now let's go to next map. Next map I call it Ferris wheel, and there is bunch of item in this map, so play carefully. Every map have lot of item, but when you are playing this type map in the low level, you get less item. When the same map go to high level, you get more item. So we are doing the Ferris wheel. I'm telling all the item name one by one. We are starting with the airship, then 5-pointed star, then a sunflower, not the big flower. Okay, the big flower is nothing. In the middle of big flower, you can see a very small sunflower. Okay, then one clock at this place, one megaphone here, then one ladder, a bell is hanging here, one street light hanging here, one number plate, there is a crack on the wall, then a mailbox, arrow sign, shovel, then a scarf on the bench. In this bench there is a lot of item. Arrow sign on the bench. Okay, I mean where we sit, where we put the bag, the arrow sign there, then one scarf here, then a canned food at this place, one canteen on the same bench, then a lollipop on the same bench, one butterfly on the same bench, and beside the bench you can see a crate. Lot of item, be careful. And there is shovel, there is one donut and manhole cover. Here is the basket. Here is one wallet on the ground, then paper plane, notebook, slingshot, paper crane, sunglasses, scroll, clay jug, toy car, banana peel. Here you can find a folding stool. Okay, at this place. Then one camera with the tripod. Okay, not a small camera. The tripod camera you can find at this place. Next, umbrella here. Then you can see a bench type thing. There you can see hourglass and a deer doll. Deer doll means some plushy type thing. Okay, then one barrel at this place, One lightning. The lightning is very difficult. It is not a real lightning, it is a photo of lightning. Okay. So when you see lightning, check this place. It is so difficult to find. Then one gift box, one headwear, spider web, balloon, crown, kite, eagle. Okay. Now some possible missing item. There is a exhaust fan beside the crack over the mailbox. I see some exhaust fan. I don't know what is that thing. Maybe some exhaust fan. Okay. And there is a pipe beside the clock. Here you can see some pipe. I think it is some item. Okay. This pipe is an item. So these are something I got in this map. Ferris wheel. Our next map, that is the arsenal. Okay. I'm telling you all the item one by one. So we are getting some wall light. Then pipe at this place. One banner here. One globe on this particular. It is a machine gun, I think. Those big machine gun, that type things. Then one handcard chip here. A photo of sun at this place. One helmet on the machine gun. Then one crate here. One toolbox. A chain. A saw. You know what is saw? We cut the branch with the saw, that thing. Then goggles. One diamond. Not a real diamond. It is a some photo of diamond. Then a stamp. Water drop. Magnifier. Scroll. I think there should be some more item on the table. Maybe I am missing some item on the table. I mean, what I got, I put in this photo, but might be some more item on the table. Then feather, magnet, triangle, screwdriver, brush, boots, uh, tire track, plier, sledgehammer, fire extinguisher at this place, one stool, one axe, tea set, then a bucket at this place, one flame here. I mean it is flame inside this uh blast furnace maybe. I see the flame. Then clock, trophy, candle, vase, lion wall art, one sword. Okay. Here you can see moon outside the window. One meteor. Meteor means uh, what do we say? Shooting star. That thing. That thing coming here. Okay, meteor. Not not the meteor skin. Okay, it is like shooting star. That meteor. Then glass bottle, bird. One mouse here. Rope. Then cloud. Lightning. It is so difficult to find. This lightning also difficult to find. Be careful with this, guys. Then spider web, sword, these items. Okay, I think there should be some more item on this rack. There should be some more item on the ground, and some more item on this table maybe. Now missing item, I can tell there is a boomerang beside the wall light. You can see a boomerang. I did not know what is that. Maybe a boomerang. And there is a wrench beside the tire track. Tire track. You can see the wrench. Maybe it is a wrench. I don't know what is that. I did not get the item, but it is a wrench. So these are the items I got in the arsenal. Next we have the fair. I am telling all the item one by one. At first you can check a crown, then not one balloon. It is two balloon. Then fireworks, bird nest, ice cream plaque. I think that is some banner type thing. Ice cream banner. Then one bonnet, one sun, X, bubble, cogwheel. Cogwheel was difficult to find. Be careful, the cogwheel was difficult. Then headwear, spring. What we know as the spring, that spring. Then one mask here, popcorn, plant, and here you can see a guitar, one teddy here, one crate here, one snowman. Then one ball at this place, one toy train. This lightning, it is not that much difficult. And one rose, then gloves, glass bottle, bucket. Okay, block, toy figure, gift box, smile. It is like some picture of the smile on the ground. Then mushroom, music note, folding fan, camera, poster, vase, apple, marching drum, arrow sign, ladder, socks, heart, pouch, bell, paper plane, megaphone, X, sun, kite. Okay, these are the items. I got this item, but I think there can be this rubber duck. I don't know if it is item. Okay, this rubber duck can be some item. What you are saying here? This rubber duck can be item, and there was some bird at this place. Okay, where I'm putting my mouse, there was some bird. Bird and rubber duck. These two are missing item. Now we are going to our next map, that is the Chinese court. And guys, this map was so difficult, I'm telling you. This map was extremely difficult map. So I'm telling the items one by one. A red triangle flag, you can see a flag here. Then one bird cage, one plant, sheath head, what is this? Sheath head sword. Then one panda, not a real panda, that is the stone panda, you can tell that. One fish, not real fish. Then crate, fishing rod, lotus, not real lotus. Then lotus leaf, this one is real. Then paper fan, Chinese knot, rabbit, steam bun. Okay, we Indian call it momo. I think it is momo. Then scroll, book, mask, wooden horse, clay bust, tea set, water jar, paper umbrella, vase, then flute, then fishing net on this area, fishing net, then bamboo carving in this wall. Okay, in this wall you can see bamboo carving. Then on the top of the wall you can see calligraphy brush. Then one gourd on this place, one bench here, one basket here, one monkey, not a real monkey, one chain, then game board, pouch, broom, Chinese drum, sailboat, then ladder, stone lion, ink painting, turtle plaque, crescent moon, bell, hot air balloon, kite, red crowned crane, that is some type of bird. Okay, now some possible missing item I'm telling you. I think these are some items. There is a plant like structure beside the scroll. You can see something red color plant. I don't know what is that. And there's a snake between the ladder and the stone lion. You can see some snake. Okay, here you can see a snake. It might be some snake. And there's a firecracker on the same pillar where we have the gourd and the fishing net. You can see some red color firecracker. That might be some firecracker. Okay, these are the item I got in this map, Chinese court. And this map was very, very difficult, guys. Very, very difficult map. Now we are going to our next map. That is the ski slope. Okay, I'm telling all the item name one by one. So here you can see hot air balloon. Here is one plane. Here is a tent. Then leaf, not real leaf. It is some type of structure, carving. Okay. Then flag garland, squirrel, one snow cannon, one arrow sign here, one ice pickaxe, then a pine tree at this area, then penguin and a snowman. And here you can find a camera, one sailboat, very small sailboat, then one helmet here. Okay, then 5-pointed star, like one star. Then the knee pad, you can see knee pad at this place. Then pine cone here, one shovel, one water cup, then gloves, socks, radio, apple, gold coin, bread, ski. You know what is the ski? Then dolphin, I mean carving of the dolphin. Then medkit, rabbit, backpack, one backpack here. Then ski pole and broom side by side. Broom and ski pole side by side. And in this wall you can see the number 4. And a lantern here. Then a map. One robin. Robin, some type of bird. Then a megaphone here. One scoreboard. Kite. Wind van. Wind van, that thing, we check from which side the wind is coming with a cock bird. Okay, wind van and bird nest, then heart, one scarf here, one ski suit. That is some type of dress. Okay, and one bell and some possible missing item. There's a skateboard beside the ski pole. I think it is some skateboard. Okay, what you see here maybe some ski board or skateboard, and there's a pair of skating shoe over the scoreboard in the logo. This one I think it should be some type of item. This one should be some type of item. Okay, and there's a glass on the bench beside the dolphin. This one should be some type of glass, and I think it is also some item. Of course it should be some item, so I think ear map or something like that. Okay, these are some missing item. So I told you almost every map. I will not tell you about the multiplayer map because if I tell you, you cannot enjoy it. So find out yourself and enjoy more. And these are the maps I told you: ski slope, Chinese court, fair, arsenal, Ferris wheel, lighthouse, drawing room, garden, dining room, and the dock. These are the items I find in the Dreamscape. Some items are missing, I know that. I'm trying to update this. Okay, I will play some more time and I will try to update some missing item. If you find anything, you can tell me in the comment. And you can get the link of the Google Sheet in the pin comment. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.